Did you know that 65% of today's AI income opportunities didn't even exist 2 years ago? And the crazy part is, most people still think you need to be a programmer or data scientist to tap into this market. I spent 6 months testing every beginner-friendly AI income method I could find, and I'm sharing the exact 7 strategies that actually worked, organized from easiest to most profitable. Whether you have 30 minutes a day or 10 hours a week, this step-by-step guide will show you how to start generating income with AI tools that do most of the heavy lifting for you. Today's financial reality. Why we need new income solutions. Picture this. It's the end of the month. You're sitting at your kitchen table, scrolling through your banking app, and that familiar knot forms in your stomach as you see the bills waiting to be paid. The rent that somehow increased again this year. The student loan payment that barely seems to touch the principal. The credit card statement showing all those necessary expenses that piled up. And suddenly, your paycheck doesn't look nearly as substantial as it did on payday. If that scenario hits a little too close to home, you're definitely not alone. The financial reality for women in 2025 has become increasingly challenging. Recent data shows that while the general cost of living has risen by 14% since 2022, wages have only increased by an average of 6% during the same period. For women specifically, the picture is even more concerning. We're still earning about 82 cents for every dollar earned by our male counterparts, even with all the workplace equality initiatives of the past few years. And let's talk about student debt for a minute. The average woman graduate now carries about $38,000 in student loans, nearly 20% higher than in 2020. What's even more troubling is that women take approximately 2 years longer to pay off these loans than men, largely due to that persistent wage gap I just mentioned. The traditional advice we've all heard isn't exactly helping either. Just start a side hustle, they say. But have you noticed how oversaturated many of these markets have become? The days when you could easily make a decent income driving for rideshare companies or selling handmade items online are largely behind us. These platforms have become so crowded that earnings have plummeted for the average person. Take Sarah, for example. She spent 20 hours a week for 6 months building her Etsy shop, creating digital planners and templates. After platform fees, marketing costs, and taxes, she was making roughly $7 an hour, well below minimum wage in most states. Or consider Jessica, who dedicated her weekends to delivering food, only to find that after gas and vehicle maintenance, she was barely clearing $12 an hour. These aren't isolated cases. They represent the reality for millions of women trying to supplement their income. The psychological impact of this financial pressure can't be overstated. A recent survey found that 68% of women under 35 report experiencing financial anxiety on a weekly basis. We're constantly worrying about unexpected expenses, retirement savings, and whether we'll ever achieve the financial milestones our parents seem to reach without so much struggle. Economic uncertainty has only intensified this pressure. With inflation fluctuations, housing market volatility, and frequent news of corporate layoffs, finding reliable income streams has become not just desirable but necessary. The old model of financial security, getting a stable job and staying there for decades, feels increasingly like a relic of the past. Most of us find ourselves stuck in the cycle of trading time for money. Whether it's working overtime at our main jobs or dedicating our evenings and weekends to side hustles, we're essentially selling more of our limited time to try to keep up with rising costs. This approach has a clear ceiling. There are only so many hours in a day, and burnout is a very real consequence. But what if there was a way to break this cycle? What if you could create income streams that aren't directly tied to the number of hours you work? This is where today's technological revolution, specifically artificial intelligence, offers something truly game-changing. AI tools have evolved to the point where they can act as your personal productivity multiplier. They don't replace your skills and intelligence, they amplify them. They allow you to accomplish in minutes what might have taken hours just a year or 2 ago. And this efficiency translates directly into income potential. Women who have embraced these AI tools are finding they can offer services and create products at a scale that simply wasn't possible before. They're building businesses that grow even when they're not actively working every hour. They're developing income streams that continue to generate revenue while they sleep, spend time with family, or focus on self-care. Debunking the AI myth, no coding. Skills required. I've heard what so many women tell themselves. AI sounds amazing, but I'm not a tech person. Let me confess something. I used to think the exact same way. When I first heard about people making money with AI, I immediately pictured coding boot camps, complex algorithms, and technical skills I simply didn't have. But here's what changed everything for me. Discovering that nearly 70% of today's profitable AI tools were specifically designed for people with zero coding experience. That statistic shocked me. Why? Because the tech world has done a terrible job communicating this reality. The most valuable AI income opportunities aren't hiding behind programming languages or computer science degrees. They're waiting behind user-friendly interfaces specifically built for regular people like you and me. Remember that content marketer I mentioned who tripled her client capacity? She leveraged copy.ai to generate blog posts quickly, managing multiple clients and significantly increasing her earnings without knowing a single line of code. This isn't an isolated success story. It's becoming the norm. The AI landscape has completely transformed in recent years. Think about how we used to interact with technology just a decade ago versus now. Today's AI tools feature intuitive drag-and-drop interfaces and guided workflows that make them accessible to anyone. The technical barriers have been systematically removed to broaden the user base beyond just the tech-savvy crowd. Let me give you a clearer picture of what this looks like in practice. Have you seen the stunning digital art flooding social media lately? Many of those images were created using AI platforms like DALL-E and Midjourney. These tools have democratized art creation, letting anyone generate unique images and designs with minimal effort. No technical skills required, just your creativity and a few well-crafted prompts. The same goes for customer service automation. Small business owners are now using platforms like Chatfuel and Dialogflow to create AI chatbots that handle customer inquiries 24/7. The best part, these tools can be set up without extensive programming knowledge, making automation accessible to entrepreneurs who would have previously been priced out of such technology. I know what it feels like to doubt your technical abilities. The first time I tried an AI tool, my hands were actually shaking a little. I was convinced I'd break something, or that the system would be too complicated for me to figure out. But within minutes, I was generating usable content that I could actually sell. The learning curve wasn't nearly as steep as I'd imagined. This accessibility has sparked a surge in side hustles centered around AI content creation, chatbot development, and automated marketing. Regular people, not tech specialists, are finding ways to monetize these tools almost immediately after discovering them. What makes this transition even smoother is the robust support system that exists around these platforms. Most AI tools provide extensive tutorials and active community forums where beginners can learn from others' experiences. There's always someone willing to help you navigate the initial learning phase, often through step-by-step videos designed specifically for non-technical users. The psychological barrier, that voice telling you this isn't for people like me, is often the biggest obstacle standing between women and AI income opportunities. But I'm here to tell you that voice is wrong. These tools weren't built for a select technical elite. They were designed specifically to be used by everyone. So what does matter if technical skills don't? The ability to communicate clearly, understanding what results you want to achieve, being willing to experiment a little. These fundamentally human skills turn out to be far more valuable than coding knowledge when it comes to making money with AI. The essential toolkit, what you actually need to start. Now that we know what skills matter most, let's talk about what really doesn't matter: expensive equipment and fancy technical setups. Would you believe that starting an AI side hustle requires less equipment than opening a lemonade stand? While traditional businesses demand thousands in startup costs, most women are shocked to discover they already own everything needed to start earning with AI today. Let's get real about what you actually need to get started. First, a reliable internet connection. That's non-negotiable. Second, a basic computer or laptop. That's it. No high-end graphics cards, no specialized hardware, just the device you're probably using right now to watch this video. Most AI tools are designed to be user-friendly and run in your browser, meaning they don't need powerful computers to operate effectively. Compare this to traditional side hustles. Opening a small retail shop can cost upwards of $50,000. Starting a food truck averages around $28,000, and even a modest home-based craft business often requires several $1,000s for supplies, equipment, and inventory. The entry barriers for AI-based income are dramatically lower. The beauty of AI income streams is that many of them can be started with zero financial investment. Free tools like ChatGPT and Canva give you immediate access to powerful AI capabilities without spending a penny. You can literally start generating content, creating designs, or offering services the same day you decide to begin. Of course, as your AI side hustle grows, you might consider investing in premium tools. Paid platforms like Jasper and Copy.ai range from $29 to $99 per month, depending on the plan you choose. But here's the thing. Unlike traditional businesses where you invest thousands upfront hoping for eventual returns, with AI tools you can start earning first using free versions, then upgrade only when the paid features will clearly multiply your earnings. The return on investment can be substantial too. Think about it. Businesses using AI chatbots for customer service report major reductions in operational costs while improving customer satisfaction. For you, this translates to increased earnings without a proportional increase in your workload. AI-powered writing assistants can help you produce content in a fraction of the time, allowing you to take on more clients without working more hours. One of the biggest advantages is how these tools minimize risk. Many AI platforms offer free trials or freemium models, so you can test them thoroughly before committing any money. This means you can verify that a tool actually helps your specific needs before investing a single dollar. Your digital workspace setup can be remarkably simple too. You don't need complex systems. Just organize your browser bookmarks for easy access to your AI tools, set up a simple file organization system, and consider using a password manager to keep track of your various AI platform logins. That's it. No fancy office, no complicated tech stack. Even creating a professional online presence is easier than ever. Tools like Wix ADI and Hostinger allow you to build professional websites without technical skills, giving you a place to showcase your AI-enhanced services without the traditional costs of web development. What's truly fascinating is how dramatically the startup requirements have shifted. Just a decade ago, launching almost any business required significant capital, specialized knowledge, or both. Today, the barriers have virtually disappeared for AI-based income streams, creating unprecedented opportunities, especially for women who may have previously felt excluded from technical fields. Level 1. Getting paid for AI-generated content writing. Those vanished barriers have opened the door to real income opportunities, with AI content writing sitting at the top of the list for beginners. But here's what most people don't realize. The difference between earning $25 versus $150 per hour for AI content isn't technical skill. It's knowing how to make AI-generated text sound authentically human. Let me share something surprising with you. Those articles you're reading from major publications, over 50% of them are now AI-assisted. The content revolution is happening right under our noses, and it's creating incredible opportunities for women looking to build income streams without specialized training. Content writing has become the perfect entry point because it requires absolutely no coding knowledge. Instead, it leverages something many women already have: strong communication skills and attention to detail. These human qualities are exactly what transform basic AI output into valuable content that clients will pay good money for. Of course, there's the elephant in the room. AI-generated content often sounds, well, like it was written by a robot. You know, that slightly mechanical tone that makes you think, this definitely wasn't written by a person. That's the quality gap you'll learn to bridge, and it's where the real earning potential lies. Today's leading AI writing tools each have their own strengths. ChatGPT offers incredible versatility and can generate text across various styles. It's a great starting point since you can access basic features for free, while the premium version costs about $20 monthly. Jasper, which starts around $29 per month, excels at marketing content, things like catchy product descriptions and social media posts. Then there's Claude, which many find particularly effective for longer-form content with its user-friendly interface and natural-sounding outputs. Here's how to actually use these tools to create marketable content. First, you'll want to craft detailed prompts that specify your target audience, tone, and key points. After generating the initial draft, the magic happens in the editing phase. This is where you'll add personal anecdotes, vary sentence structures, and refine the AI's output with your own voice. Remember, the goal isn't just to generate content. It's to create content that resonates as authentically human. The market is particularly hungry for certain types of content right now. Blog posts remain in high demand, especially in niches like personal finance, health and wellness, and technology. Product descriptions for e-commerce sites are another goldmine. Businesses constantly need fresh ways to describe their offerings. Social media content, email newsletters, and SEO-optimized website copy round out the list of high-demand content types. When it comes to selling your AI-assisted content, platforms like Upwork and Fiverr have become the go-to marketplaces. What's particularly interesting is the range of rates on these platforms. AI content writers are charging anywhere from $25 to $150 per hour, depending on their expertise and the complexity of the content. Content agencies are another viable option, often offering more stable work, albeit sometimes at lower rates. Let's talk about what you can actually earn. Successful AI content writers report monthly earnings ranging from $1,000 to $10,000. One writer shared that they consistently make over $5,000 monthly by leveraging AI tools to produce high-quality content for multiple clients. The key difference between those earning closer to $1,000 versus $10,000? It's not technical knowledge. It's their ability to infuse personality into the content and build strong client relationships. Realistically, in your first 3 months, you can expect to earn anywhere from $500 to $3,000 per month, depending on how much time you invest and how quickly you master the art of humanizing AI content. Many beginners start with simpler projects like social media posts or short blog articles before moving on to more complex, higher-paying projects like white papers or technical content. Level 1 Plus, Monetizing AI Image Creation. Text-based content is just the beginning of your AI income journey. The world of AI-generated imagery has exploded in ways that would have seemed impossible just a few years ago. Remember the digital artist Beeple, who sold a single NFT for $69 million? While that's admittedly an extreme example, it highlights just how valuable digital art has become in today's marketplace. And now AI has democratized image creation for everyone, regardless of artistic ability. The days of needing formal art training or natural talent are gone. Today's AI image generators can transform simple text descriptions into stunning visuals that people are willing to pay for. And I'm not talking about basic clip art. These are professional quality images that can rival the work of experienced graphic designers and illustrators. But here's where most people get stuck. They generate generic images that anyone could make. The real opportunity lies in creating something unique that stands out in a crowded marketplace. Creative control isn't about your drawing skills anymore. It's about your imagination and ability to craft detailed prompts that guide the AI toward your specific vision. Let me walk you through the tools that are changing the game in 2025. Midjourney has built an incredible community-driven platform where artists share techniques and inspiration. DALL-E continues to impress with its ability to create highly detailed images from simple text prompts. Stable Diffusion offers more customization options for those who want precise control over their creations. Each of these platforms has strengths for different types of projects. Midjourney excels at artistic renderings, while DALL-E is particularly good at photorealistic images. The secret to success isn't just choosing the right platform, it's mastering the art of prompting. For instance, instead of typing beautiful sunset, try golden hour sunset over mountain lake, atmospheric mist, rim lighting, cinematic composition, 8K resolution. See the difference? Specific details about lighting, atmosphere, style, and technical specifications dramatically improve your results. Once you've created something worth selling, there are several marketplaces ready to help you monetize your work. SuperRare and OpenSea are popular for selling digital art as NFTs, typically taking around a 15% commission on sales. Print-on-demand services like Printify allow you to place your designs on physical products like t-shirts, mugs, and wall art without handling inventory or shipping. Stock photography sites are increasingly accepting AI-generated images, creating passive income streams as your work is downloaded repeatedly. Before diving in, though, you need to understand the licensing landscape. Each AI platform has different terms regarding commercial use. You must ensure you have the rights to use the underlying datasets that train the models, and be transparent about how your images were created. The ethical considerations extend to avoiding copyright infringement. Be careful not to create images that too closely resemble copyrighted works. The most profitable tools for beginners in 2025 are those that balance ease of use with commercial flexibility. Midjourney's subscription, around $30 monthly, offers commercial rights that make it ideal for creating saleable artwork. DALL-E's credit-based system provides flexibility for occasional creators. Stable Diffusion, being open source, offers the most freedom but requires slightly more technical know-how to optimize. What makes these tools particularly attractive is their accessibility. You don't need expensive equipment or software, just a computer with internet access and your imagination. The learning curve is surprisingly gentle, especially compared to traditional design programs like Photoshop. The most successful AI artists aren't just creating random pretty pictures. They're developing distinctive styles that set their work apart. Some focus on specific niches like fantasy landscapes or futuristic architecture, while others experiment with unique combinations of styles and subjects that would be difficult to create with traditional methods. Building your first $1,000 monthly AI side hustle. What if I told you that the difference between making occasional pocket money with AI and generating a reliable $1,000 plus every month isn't about the tools you use, but how you package and present your services? While creating impressive digital art is one path, there's another approach that doesn't depend on marketplace algorithms or competitive bidding, providing direct AI services to businesses who need them. Let's look at Sarah's story. She started with just one client and a free ChatGPT account. Within 4 months, she had completely replaced her part-time retail job with a steady $1,200 in monthly AI service income. The key wasn't just her AI skills. It was how she positioned herself as a problem solver for businesses. The transition from occasional gigs to consistent monthly income requires a shift in how you think about your AI skills. Instead of selling AI tasks, successful providers package solutions to business problems. That content marketer in Chicago I mentioned earlier, she doubled her client capacity and boosted her monthly income by automating the first draft of blog posts. Her clients didn't care that she was using AI. They cared that they got quality content faster and more consistently. To build your own $1,000 plus monthly side hustle, you need to package your services in a way that emphasizes value, not hours spent. Think about it. When businesses calculate the cost of handling these tasks internally, your services suddenly look like a bargain, even at premium rates. For example, AI chatbots for local businesses can command between $500 and $3,000 depending on complexity. Why such a range? Because you're pricing based on the value provided, not just your time. Creating these service packages isn't complicated. Start by identifying specific business problems you can solve with AI tools. For content services, you might offer weekly blog post package or complete social media content calendar. Be specific about deliverables and set clear expectations. Remember, businesses aren't buying AI, they're buying results. Next, you need to build credibility. Create a simple portfolio website showcasing your AI-enhanced work. Include case studies of successful projects, client testimonials, even if they're from friends or family at first, and examples of the AI tools you use. A professional online presence makes a huge difference when potential clients are deciding whether to trust you with their business needs. Finding consistent clients is often the biggest challenge for new AI service providers. One effective strategy is offering free trials or samples to potential clients. For instance, if you're providing AI chatbot services, offer a free demo that shows exactly how it would work for their business. Once they see the benefits firsthand, converting them to paid clients becomes much easier. Industry-specific networking is another powerful approach. Join Facebook groups, Reddit communities, or LinkedIn groups where your potential clients hang out. Don't immediately pitch your services. Instead, provide helpful advice and establish yourself as knowledgeable before mentioning what you offer. The timeline from your first client to consistent monthly income typically takes about 3 to 6 months. The initial phase focuses on client acquisition, followed by establishing reliable service delivery processes. Once you have a few happy clients, you can start upselling additional services or asking for referrals to grow your client base further. The most successful AI service providers follow a simple formula. solve real business problems, demonstrate clear value, deliver consistently high-quality work, and gradually expand their offerings as they build expertise. They don't try to compete on price. They compete on results. What specific steps turn your AI skills into a $1,000 plus monthly side hustle? First, identify a niche where businesses need help. Second, create service packages with clear deliverables. Third, build a simple professional website showcasing your work. Fourth, offer free samples to demonstrate value. And fifth, the power of AI automation, working less while earning more. Imagine turning on your computer one morning to find that while you were sleeping, your business was making money. This isn't some far-fetched dream. It's exactly what happens when you leverage AI automation in your business. Those service packages we talked about earlier, they're just the starting point. The real game changer comes when you stop trading hours for dollars and start building systems that generate income without requiring your constant attention. AI automation is essentially about creating digital workflows that handle repetitive tasks without your involvement. Think of it as building a virtual assembly line for your business processes. Instead of manually responding to every client email, scheduling every social media post, or generating content one piece at a time, you set up systems that handle these tasks automatically. The beauty of automation lies in breaking the direct connection between your time and your income. When you're providing services manually, there's a natural ceiling to how much you can earn. You only have so many hours in a day. But with automation, that ceiling disappears. You can serve more clients, create more products, and generate more income without proportionally increasing your working hours. Let's look at how this works in practice. Consider a scenario where you're offering social media management services. Without automation, you might spend hours each day creating posts, scheduling content, and analyzing performance. With AI tools like Buffer integrated with ChatGPT, you can set up a system that generates post ideas, creates the content, schedules it across platforms, and even provides performance analytics, all with minimal oversight from you. The businesses implementing these AI automation strategies are seeing remarkable results. Companies leveraging AI-driven automation aren't just working more efficiently. They're experiencing tangible benefits with a 30% increase in productivity while cutting operational costs by 20%. This isn't just about saving time. It's about fundamentally transforming how work gets done. Of course, automation isn't without its challenges. There are genuine ethical considerations around data privacy and potential job displacement. When implementing automated systems, you need to ensure you're complying with data protection regulations and considering the human impact of your automation decisions. The goal isn't to replace all human interaction, but to enhance it by removing the tedious, repetitive tasks that drain your energy and creativity. What's fascinating is how women entrepreneurs are using these automation tools to transform their businesses. Take the case of an online store owner who implemented AI chatbots to handle customer service inquiries. This simple automation led to a 50% increase in sales because customers received immediate responses at any time of day, improving their shopping experience dramatically. Meanwhile, she reclaimed hours of her day previously spent answering the same questions repeatedly. The key to successful automation is identifying the right processes to automate. Ideal candidates are repetitive, rule-based tasks that follow a predictable pattern. For instance, businesses using AI for lead generation have cut the time spent on manual data entry and analysis by 40%, allowing their teams to focus on more strategic work like building relationships and closing deals. Beyond saving time, automation creates opportunities for passive income streams. With AI-powered content generation tools, entrepreneurs are producing and selling digital products with minimal ongoing effort. Once the system is set up, these digital products continue generating revenue with little maintenance required. The balancing act comes in maintaining quality while automating quantity. The most successful AI automation strategies retain human oversight at critical decision points. Your expertise and judgment remain essential. You're just applying them more strategically rather than spending them on tasks a machine can handle. Prompt engineering, the skill that multiplies your AI income. Speaking of applying your expertise strategically, there's one skill that acts as a force multiplier for everything you do with AI. Two people can type identical requests into ChatGPT, but one receives basic, generic content while the other gets work that looks like it came from a high-paid professional. This isn't magic, it's prompt engineering, and it might be the most valuable skill in the AI economy right now. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine asking AI to write a product description for my new coffee mug. You'll get something usable, but forgettable. Now compare that to someone who asks for a compelling 150-word product description for a handcrafted ceramic coffee mug targeting environmentally conscious millennials, emphasizing its sustainable materials and artisanal craftsmanship with a warm and authentic tone. The difference in output quality is striking, and it's all in how you communicate with the AI. This skill gap creates a fascinating opportunity. Most people are still typing basic requests into AI tools, completely unaware that they're only accessing a fraction of the technology's capabilities. They're essentially leaving money on the table with every interaction. Think about it. The same AI tool is available to everyone, but the results you get depend entirely on your ability to communicate effectively with it. The core principles of effective prompt engineering are simpler than most people realize. It starts with specificity, telling the AI exactly what you want instead of making vague requests. Then there's context, providing background information that helps the AI understand the bigger picture. Finally, including examples of what you're looking for dramatically improves results. Let me walk you through a real example. Say you need website copy for a client's fitness studio. A basic prompt might be, write website copy for a yoga studio. Not terrible, but generic. An advanced prompt would look more like, write website homepage copy for Serenity Flow, a boutique yoga studio in Austin that specializes in restorative practices for busy professionals seeking stress relief. The studio has a modern, minimalist aesthetic with natural elements. The copy should be 300 to 400 words, maintain a calming yet motivational tone, highlight the studio's expert instructors, and include a clear call to action for a free introductory class. The target audience is primarily women aged 25 to 45 with demanding careers. See the difference? The second prompt provides clear parameters that guide the AI toward a much more tailored, valuable result. Advanced techniques like chain-of-thought prompting take things even further. This approach breaks complex tasks into a sequence of logical steps, allowing the AI to think through problems more effectively. For instance, instead of asking for a complete marketing plan in one go, you might prompt the AI to first analyze the market, then identify target customers, then develop messaging, and finally suggest distribution channels. Another powerful technique is system role definitions, which establish the context for how the AI should respond. By defining a specific role, like you are an expert copywriter with 15 years of experience in the beauty industry, you frame all subsequent interactions within that expertise. The best part, you can create your own prompt templates for tasks you perform regularly. These templates ensure consistent, high-quality outputs every time, effectively turning AI into your personal production assistant. Keep a document with your most effective prompts and refine them as you learn what works best. What does all this mean for your income potential? Everything. Prompt engineering is directly tied to earning power in the AI economy. Better prompts mean better outputs, which mean higher paying clients and more efficient work processes. Someone skilled in prompt engineering can complete in minutes what takes others hours, all while delivering superior results. The most profitable prompt engineering techniques focus on specificity, role setting, and outcome definition. When you clearly define not just what you want but how you'll measure success, AI tools deliver dramatically better results. And since most users haven't mastered these skills, you immediately stand out from the crowd. Avoiding the pitfalls, common AI income mistakes. Ever wonder why so many people drop their AI income dreams before they even get started? It's shocking when you look at the numbers. Around 70% of people abandon their AI income efforts within the first few months. That's 7 out of 10 people walking away from potentially life-changing opportunities. And here's the thing, it's not usually because they lack the technical skills or creativity. The real reasons are much more subtle. Let's be honest, most of us learn the hard way. We jump into exciting new ventures and only recognize the pitfalls after stumbling into them. But what if you could spot these traps before they cost you time and money? Understanding the common mistakes people make with AI income streams can save you months of frustration and help you build something sustainable right from the start. The first major mistake I see repeatedly is over-reliance on AI tools without adding your unique human value. When I first started using AI for content creation, I thought I could simply generate material and immediately sell it. But clients quickly recognized the lack of personal touch and perspective. The truth is, AI is a powerful assistant, not a replacement for your expertise and creativity. The most successful AI entrepreneurs don't just pass along what the tools create. They enhance, refine, and personalize the output. Think about it this way. Anyone can access the same AI tools you're using. What makes your offering valuable isn't just the AI. It's how you apply your unique perspective, experience, and judgment to create something truly worthwhile. When you position yourself as merely a middleman between AI and clients, you're setting yourself up for a race to the bottom on pricing and creating work that feels generic and forgettable. The second major pitfall is choosing oversaturated niches with too much competition. When I first explored AI income options, I immediately gravitated toward general content writing because it seemed accessible. What I didn't realize was that thousands of others had the same idea. Certain AI applications like basic content generation and simple chatbot development have become incredibly crowded markets, making it difficult to stand out or charge rates that make the work worthwhile. Instead of following the crowd, look for specialized niches where your background or interests give you an advantage. For example, if you have experience in healthcare, creating AI-assisted medical content or developing specialized healthcare chatbots offers much higher earning potential than general work. The sweet spot is finding that intersection between what AI tools can do well and areas where you bring valuable knowledge that others don't. The third mistake that derails many AI entrepreneurs is failing to keep up with tool updates and new features. This industry evolves at lightning speed, with major platforms releasing game-changing updates almost monthly. When I first started, I got comfortable with one version of a tool and stopped exploring new features. 6 months later, I discovered I was missing capabilities that could have saved me hours of work and significantly improved my output quality. Staying current doesn't mean obsessively tracking every minor update, but it does require intentional learning. The most successful AI entrepreneurs allocate regular time for exploring new features, participating in online communities, and experimenting with emerging tools. Those who treat this as an essential part of their business, rather than an occasional afterthought, consistently outperform their competitors. I learned these lessons through some painful trial and error. For months, I wondered why my AI writing business wasn't growing despite putting in long hours. It wasn't until I started adding my own research and storytelling elements to AI-generated content that clients began to see real value. Similarly, when I shifted from general blog writing to focusing specifically on financial education content, where I had previous experience, my rates immediately doubled. Level 2, creating a premium AI service business. Those painful lessons taught me something crucial. Combining AI with human expertise creates real value. But what if I told you that some of the most profitable AI businesses today don't even mention they're using AI? There's a whole market of premium services charging $1,000 plus monthly that clients happily pay for, not because they're buying AI tools, but because they're buying solutions to their problems. Think about the local salon owner who pays for a customer communication system that automatically confirms appointments, sends reminders, and answers common questions. They don't care that it's powered by AI. They care that it's reduced no-shows by 30% and freed up their receptionist to focus on in-person customer service. This is where the real opportunity lies, in creating service businesses that leverage AI behind the scenes while delivering concrete business outcomes to your clients. And the best part, you don't need to write a single line of code to make it happen. The key difference between struggling AI entrepreneurs and successful ones isn't technical knowledge. It's understanding how to package and position your services. When you focus on the problems you solve rather than the technology you use, clients become willing to pay premium rates. For example, rather than offering AI chatbot installation, you could position your service as 24/7 customer support automation that promises to reduce response times and capture more leads. See how that shift in positioning immediately creates more perceived value? There are 3 main business models you can explore with AI services. First, there's the agency model, where you handle ongoing AI-enhanced services for multiple clients. Second, there's the consulting approach, where you advise businesses on implementing AI solutions. And third, there's the productized service model, where you offer standardized AI solutions at fixed prices. The productized service approach is particularly powerful for beginners. For instance, you could create a package called Local Business Response System that includes a custom-trained chatbot for $2,500 with a $300 monthly maintenance fee. The beauty of this model is that once you've created your system using no-code tools like BotPress, you can replicate it for multiple clients with minimal adjustments. One entrepreneur I know focuses exclusively on automating appointment scheduling and follow-ups for tradespeople like plumbers and electricians. Using simple AI chatbots that integrate with calendar systems, she generated over $35,000 in just 3 months, all without writing code. Her clients don't pay for AI technology. They pay for the 15 to 20 extra appointments she helps them book each month. When it comes to pricing these services, forget hourly rates. Value-based pricing is the way to go. Consider what the outcome is worth to the business. If your AI solution saves a business 20 hours of employee time per month, that could easily be worth $1,000 plus to them, even if it only takes you a few hours to set up. The most successful AI service providers also add their human expertise to the mix. For example, if you have experience in healthcare, you could create specialized AI chatbots for medical practices that address common patient questions about procedures or insurance. Your industry knowledge becomes the differentiator that allows you to charge premium rates. Another strategy is to focus on specific niches rather than trying to serve everyone. AI solutions for e-commerce stores will look very different from those for local dentists. By specializing in a particular industry, you'll better understand their unique challenges and can create more tailored solutions. What makes this approach so accessible is that today's no-code platforms handle the technical heavy lifting. Tools like BotPress allow you to create sophisticated AI chatbots through intuitive interfaces. You can set up powerful automation workflows using platforms like Zapier to connect different services without coding. The real value you provide isn't in building the technology. It's in understanding the client's business problems and configuring AI tools to solve them effectively. It's about asking the right questions, designing the right workflows, and ensuring the AI solution truly addresses their needs. Level 3. High-income AI consulting opportunities. That focus on understanding business problems is exactly what's propelling many AI consultants to extraordinary income levels. In 2025, specialized AI consultants are commanding rates between $100 to $300 per hour without writing a single line of code. What's even more fascinating is that many of these high-earning consultants come from backgrounds you wouldn't expect: former project managers, data analysts, and even people from creative fields. Let me be clear about something important. The highest-paying opportunities in AI today aren't necessarily for those with technical backgrounds. In fact, the consultant who helps a business identify exactly how AI can solve their specific problems often earns more than the person who actually builds the technical solution. It's about bridging the gap between business challenges and AI capabilities. So what exactly does an AI consultant do? There are several distinct niches that have emerged. Implementation consultants help businesses select and integrate the right AI tools into their existing operations. Strategy consultants take a higher-level approach, helping companies develop comprehensive plans for AI adoption across their organization. Then there are training consultants who specialize in helping teams learn how to effectively use AI tools to boost productivity. The beauty of AI consulting is that you can leverage your existing expertise in unexpected ways. Let's say you worked in healthcare administration. You already understand the unique challenges of patient scheduling, insurance processing, and medical records management. This industry knowledge makes you incredibly valuable as an AI consultant for healthcare organizations, even if you don't have deep technical AI knowledge. This brings me to an important point. What skills actually matter for successful AI consulting? While understanding AI fundamentals is important, other abilities often prove more valuable. Data visualization skills help you present complex information in ways clients can easily understand. Strong analytical thinking allows you to identify which business processes would benefit most from AI implementation. And perhaps most importantly, the ability to communicate complex concepts in simple terms makes clients trust your guidance. The most successful AI consultants I've seen are those who excel at creating actionable insights from data. They look at a business's operations, identify patterns and inefficiencies, and then recommend specific AI solutions that address those exact pain points. This skill, translating between the technical and business worlds, is what clients are willing to pay premium rates for. Take Maria, for example. She was a project manager in the tech industry who had no coding experience. When she first started exploring AI, she focused entirely on understanding the business applications, rather than the technical underpinnings. Within 6 months, she was helping e-commerce companies implement AI-driven customer service solutions, charging $150 per hour for her expertise. Her project management background gave her the perfect foundation for understanding workflows and team dynamics. So what niches offer the most opportunity for newcomers to AI consulting? 3 areas stand out as both rapidly growing and relatively underserved. AI-driven healthcare solutions represent a massive opportunity, especially for those with any healthcare background. Personalized marketing automation is another field where demand far exceeds supply. And surprisingly, AI for small business operations remains wide open. Most consultants chase enterprise clients, leaving a huge market of small businesses eager for accessible AI expertise. One particularly promising area is AI-driven translation and localization services. As businesses expand globally, the need for effective communication across languages is exploding, and AI offers solutions that were unimaginable just a few years ago. What makes these niches so valuable is that they require specialized knowledge that goes beyond just understanding AI tools. Clients are looking for consultants who combine AI knowledge with industry expertise and strong communication skills. They want someone who can understand their unique challenges and tailor solutions specifically for their situation, whether they're in healthcare, e-commerce, or another sector. Maximizing your earnings. Best platforms for AI content. Beyond consulting lies a much more accessible pathway to AI income, content creation. But here's something that might surprise you. Where you sell your AI-generated content can mean the difference between making pocket change and building a sustainable income stream. The platform you choose often matters more than what you're creating. When you compare what creators earn across different platforms, the contrast is striking. On one end, you might make just $5 for an AI-assisted article, while on another, that same level of work could earn you $500. This massive disparity exists not because of content quality differences, but because of how each platform values and positions AI content. Finding the right platforms is challenging for 2 reasons. First, you need places that actually accept AI-assisted work. Many are becoming stricter about this. Second, you need platforms that pay rates worth your time. Let's break down where you should be focusing your efforts in 2025. Upwork remains one of the most reliable platforms for AI content creators, with freelancers charging anywhere from $20 to $150 per hour, depending on their experience and niche. What makes Upwork valuable is its transparent review system. Once you build up positive feedback, you can steadily increase your rates. The key is positioning yourself as an expert in a specific industry rather than a general AI content creator. Fiverr offers a different approach with its gig-based system. While many beginners start with $5 offerings, hence the name, the platform now hosts AI-assisted writing gigs ranging up to $500 for comprehensive projects. The platform has embraced AI tools more openly than most, though they do require disclosure about AI usage in your services. Success on Fiverr comes from creating very specific gig packages rather than generic writing offers. Medium has evolved its stance on AI content. While they require originality and proper attribution, they now accept AI-assisted writing as long as there's substantial human input and editing. Writers on Medium can earn through their partner program based on reader engagement, making it a potential source of passive income if your content resonates with specific communities. For digital products, Etsy and Gumroad are emerging as gold mines for AI-generated content. Sellers are pricing ebooks, templates, and digital downloads between $10 and $50, depending on their uniqueness and value. The beauty of these platforms is that you create once and sell repeatedly, making them ideal for scaling your income. Each platform has specific requirements you'll need to navigate. On Upwork, clients value personalization and industry expertise, So always customize proposals rather than sending generic pitches. For Fiverr, your gig description and portfolio samples need to demonstrate your unique approach. Don't just say you use AI, explain how you enhance and refine what the AI produces. Medium's algorithm rewards engagement time and completions, so focus on creating genuinely valuable content that keeps readers scrolling to the end. For platforms like Etsy and Gumroad, your product descriptions and visuals matter tremendously. Invest time in creating appealing thumbnails and detailed descriptions that sell the benefits of your digital products. Building your reputation on these platforms follows similar patterns. Start by underpricing slightly to gather reviews. Then gradually increase your rates as your profile strengthens. On portfolio-based platforms, showcase your most impressive work prominently, even if it was initially done for lower rates or as samples. Engaging directly with clients through thoughtful communication distinguishes you from competitors who rely solely on AI without adding personal value. When clients leave positive reviews, ask if they'd be willing to mention specific aspects of your service that went beyond their expectations. The payment rates across platforms have been evolving. While initially there was skepticism about AI-generated content, many platforms have seen rates stabilize and even increase by up to 20% for top-rated freelancers. This trend reflects growing recognition that skilled AI content creators provide genuine value through their expertise in prompt engineering and content refinement. Creating sustainable income, ethical AI automation. Those rising rates for skilled AI content creators reflect market recognition of your value. But what if you could multiply that value without multiplying your hours? Think about it. The most financially successful people aren't those who can produce more content faster, but those who figured out how to create value that continues flowing even when they step away from their computer. This is where ethical automation comes in. It's not about replacing yourself entirely. It's about setting up systems that handle repetitive tasks while you focus on the parts of your business that truly need your human touch. The key word here is ethical. Unlike exploitative practices that might sacrifice quality or privacy for profit, ethical automation respects both your customers and the people who might otherwise be doing that work. When we talk about AI automation, many people immediately worry about jobs being lost. That's a valid concern, but there's an important distinction to make. Ethical automation isn't about eliminating human roles completely. It's about enhancing what humans can do by removing the mundane, repetitive parts of their work. Think of it as having a virtual assistant who handles the tasks that drain your energy but don't require your creativity or expertise. Let me share what ethical automation actually looks like in practice. Imagine you've built a customer service chatbot for small businesses. The ethical approach ensures this system is trained on diverse datasets to prevent biased responses, respects user privacy, and is transparent about being an AI assistant. The system handles basic questions and appointment scheduling, but seamlessly transfers complex issues to a human. This creates a win-win. Customers get faster service, and the business owner can focus on growth rather than answering the same questions repeatedly. The reality is that while automation can significantly reduce your workload, it does require proper setup and occasional maintenance. Anyone promising completely hands-off passive income is probably oversimplifying. You'll need to invest time upfront designing your systems, regularly audit how your AI is performing, and make updates as needed to maintain quality. But the payoff is substantial. Instead of working 40 hours a week, you might spend just 5 to 10 hours maintaining systems that generate income around the clock. Finding the right balance between automation and human oversight is crucial for long-term success. While your AI tools can handle repetitive tasks efficiently, your human judgment is essential for maintaining quality and addressing complex situations. For instance, if you're running an AI-powered lead generation service, you might automate the initial prospecting and outreach, but personally review the leads before they go to clients. This ensures you're delivering genuine value while still saving enormous amounts of time. One of the most accessible ways to implement ethical automation is through AI-driven customer service solutions. These systems can handle routine inquiries 24/7, freeing you from constantly responding to messages. The key is implementing these tools thoughtfully, not as complete replacements for human interaction, but as enhancements that allow you to scale your personal touch to more customers than would otherwise be possible. Setting up these systems doesn't have to be complicated. Start by identifying the most time-consuming but predictable aspects of your business. For many service providers, this includes initial client onboarding, answering common questions, or generating first drafts of content. Next, select AI tools specifically designed to handle these tasks, and carefully craft the prompts or templates they'll use. Finally, create clear processes for when human intervention is needed. The true power of ethical automation is that it allows you to break free from the direct exchange of time for money. Instead of being limited by the hours in your day, you can build systems that continue working while you sleep, spend time with, future-proofing your AI or focus on the creative aspects of your business that you actually enjoy. Building systems that work while you sleep has transformed how we think about income. But what happens as AI technology evolves at lightning speed? The tools powering your automated income streams today might be completely different in just 6 months. Staying relevant in this landscape isn't about mastering every technical detail of these platforms. Instead, it's about developing complementary skills that AI still struggles to replicate, the very qualities that make your services valuable regardless of which tools you're using. The reality is that many people lie awake wondering if their AI skills will become outdated before they've even mastered them. It's a valid concern. New AI models are released almost monthly, each one more capable than the last. The pace of innovation can feel overwhelming, especially when you're just getting started. But here's the thing. The most successful AI entrepreneurs aren't necessarily those who know the most about the technology itself. Instead, they excel at distinctly human skills that enhance what AI can do. Critical thinking tops this list. The ability to evaluate AI outputs, identify potential biases, and determine whether the information is accurate and appropriate for your specific needs. When you develop strong critical thinking, you can effectively use any AI tool, even ones you've never seen before. Creativity is another skill that remains irreplaceable. While AI can generate content based on patterns it's learned, true creative thinking, connecting seemingly unrelated concepts or approaching problems from unexpected angles, remains uniquely human. Someone who can take AI-generated content and transform it with creative insights will always be more valuable than someone who simply prompts and publishes. Communication skills have become even more crucial in the AI economy. Being able to clearly articulate what you want from AI tools through effective prompting is just the beginning. The real value comes in translating complex AI outputs into actionable insights for clients who may not understand the technology. As one expert notes, the ability to adapt and learn new AI tools is becoming a core competency across many job sectors. AI-adjacent skills are becoming increasingly valuable as technology advances. These include understanding how to analyze data from AI tools, creating effective marketing strategies using AI-generated insights, and enhancing customer engagement through AI platforms. For example, learning how to use AI for automating marketing workflows or designing customer service chatbots can significantly increase your earning potential without requiring deep technical knowledge. To stay current with AI developments without feeling overwhelmed, experts recommend establishing a consistent learning routine. Set aside 2 to 3 hours weekly for exploring new tools and methodologies through online courses, webinars, and industry conferences. Join AI communities where you can exchange ideas with others and learn about practical applications. The goal isn't to know everything. It's to develop a framework for quickly understanding and adapting to new tools as they emerge. Finding the right balance between specialization and breadth is essential for long-term success. While specializing in a particular industry or application can help you stand out, maintaining a broader understanding of AI capabilities prevents you from becoming obsolete if your specialized area diminishes. Think of it as developing T-shaped expertise, deep knowledge in one area combined with broader familiarity across multiple applications. So what specific skills should you focus on developing? First, prioritize your ability to understand client needs and translate them into effective AI solutions. Second, work on creating frameworks and systems that deliver consistent results rather than one-off successes. Third, develop your ability to combine multiple AI tools into comprehensive workflows that solve complex problems. And finally, cultivate your ability to add unique human insights that elevate AI-generated work from adequate to exceptional. Standing out in a crowded market. Differentiation strategies. Those human insights that elevate your work from adequate to exceptional aren't just about improving quality. They're your ticket to standing out in an increasingly crowded marketplace. In 2025, the explosion of AI service providers means differentiation isn't just helpful, it's essential for survival. While thousands of new competitors enter the field monthly, the entrepreneurs earning consistent five-figure incomes have mastered something most haven't: the art of strategic differentiation in niches where competition barely exists. Let's be honest about what's happening in the AI services market. The general AI services space is becoming saturated faster than anyone predicted. This isn't surprising when you think about the low barriers to entry we discussed earlier. When anyone with internet access can start offering AI services, competition increases rapidly, and that puts downward pressure on prices. But here's where most people get it wrong. They focus entirely on the wrong solution. When faced with increased competition, many try working harder, producing more content, or worse, slashing their prices. These approaches are exactly what you want to avoid. The key isn't working harder. It's positioning yourself where others aren't looking. One of the most effective differentiation strategies is to identify underserved niches. Instead of offering AI writing services, a crowded field, you might focus specifically on AI-enhanced financial literacy content for Gen Z women or AI-powered equipment maintenance guides for sustainable farms. By targeting specific industries like healthcare or e-commerce with tailored AI solutions, you create a unique value proposition that generic providers can't match. Your specialized knowledge becomes invaluable when combined with AI capabilities. For instance, if you have experience in the hospitality industry, you could develop AI chatbots specifically designed for boutique hotels that understand the nuances of luxury guest experiences. This specialized approach allows you to charge premium rates because you're solving unique problems that mass-market AI services can't address effectively. Building a personal brand alongside your AI skills is another crucial differentiation strategy. When clients buy AI services, they're increasingly looking for the human behind the technology. Your personal story, expertise, and unique perspective matter more than ever. By establishing yourself as a trusted voice in your chosen niche, you create a connection that technology alone can't replicate. Consider documenting your journey through case studies and creating content that showcases your unique process. When potential clients can see exactly how you approach problems differently, they're more likely to choose you over competitors offering seemingly similar services. A strong personal brand helps establish credibility and trust, which leads to higher client retention and referrals, essential elements for surviving in competitive markets. What about practical examples? One entrepreneur I know specializes in developing AI chatbots for customer service in the healthcare sector. Rather than competing with thousands of general chatbot creators, she leverages her background in healthcare administration to create solutions that understand medical terminology and comply with healthcare regulations. This specialized knowledge allows her to charge 3 times what general AI service providers can command. Another successful strategy involves combining multiple AI capabilities into comprehensive solutions. Instead of offering just AI writing or just image generation, consider how these tools can work together to solve bigger problems. For example, creating complete AI-powered new patient onboarding packages for dental practices that include personalized welcome videos, customized educational materials, and automated follow-up sequences. The most successful AI entrepreneurs protect themselves from market saturation by continuously evolving their skills and offerings. They don't just learn new AI tools. They develop deeper expertise in their chosen niches and identify emerging problems their clients face. By staying one step ahead of both the technology and the market needs, they remain valuable even as basic AI skills become commoditized. The road ahead: emerging AI income trends for 2025 to 2026. While staying ahead of current trends gives you an edge today, what about the innovations most entrepreneurs haven't even seen coming? The difference between modest success and extraordinary growth often hinges on spotting tomorrow's opportunities before they become obvious to everyone else. Let's talk about positioning yourself for what's next in AI. The entrepreneurs who anticipate emerging trends don't just survive market changes, they thrive because of them. Think about the people who started offering social media management services in 2010 versus those who jumped in during 2020. The early adopters built empires while latecomers fought for scraps in an overcrowded market. The same pattern is playing out with AI right now. But here's the challenge. How do you separate genuinely profitable trends from exciting, but ultimately unprofitable distractions? Not every emerging AI technology will create viable income streams, no matter how impressive it seems. Based on current industry research, several AI applications are positioned to create significant opportunities in 2025 to 2026. AI-powered healthcare software that streamlines administrative tasks and enhances diagnostics is rapidly gaining traction. If you have any background in healthcare administration, this represents a wide-open field with minimal competition. Another promising area is AI-driven video generator platforms. While text and image generation have matured, the video creation space is just beginning to explode with possibilities for content creators. Entrepreneurs who master these tools early will have a massive advantage in the digital marketing landscape. AI-powered fitness coaching represents another untapped opportunity. These applications create personalized workout plans based on individual data, goals, and limitations. If you have fitness knowledge, combining it with AI tools could position you in a market that's still in its early stages. The AI-driven e-commerce market is set for dramatic growth in the next 18 months. AI tools that enable truly personalized shopping experiences, optimize inventory management, and enhance customer engagement through tailored recommendations will be in high demand. Small business owners desperately need these solutions, but often don't know where to start. In the financial sector, AI-driven trading software is gaining serious momentum. These tools analyze market trends and can automate trades, giving investors powerful ways to optimize their strategies. For those with financial background knowledge, this presents a specialized consulting opportunity few are currently exploring. Agriculture might not seem like an obvious AI frontier, but predictive analytics for crop management and automated irrigation systems are transforming farming practices. These applications increase efficiency and sustainability in ways that create real value for agricultural businesses. When I look at previous AI trends, the pattern is clear. Early adopters reap the biggest rewards. Consider language models. The entrepreneurs who built services around them in 2022 established market dominance before most people understood their potential. Many built 6- and 7-figure businesses before competition intensified. So how do you test these emerging opportunities without risking everything? Start by identifying niches where AI can solve specific problems relevant to your background or interests. Next, conduct targeted market research to gauge actual demand, not just technological possibility. Finally, leverage existing AI frameworks to minimize development costs as you test different applications. A smart approach is allocating 10 to 20% of your work time to emerging trend exploration. This creates a portfolio of experiments that lets you identify promising directions without abandoning your current income streams. When you find something with potential, you'll already have a head start. Among all these trends, which ones offer the best long-term potential? The evidence points to specialized applications solving industry-specific problems. Generic AI tools are becoming commoditized, but AI solutions addressing particular challenges in healthcare, agriculture, finance, and specialized retail continue commanding premium prices. The entrepreneurs who will see the greatest financial returns in 2026 are already positioning themselves at the intersection of AI technology and specific industry knowledge. They're not just learning today's tools, they're anticipating how these capabilities will evolve and identifying problems they'll solve tomorrow. Your 30-60-90-day AI income plan. Having industry knowledge is important, but what really separates the successful entrepreneurs from everyone else in the AI space? I've noticed that the people making consistent income with AI aren't just jumping from tool to tool. They're following a structured approach that builds momentum over time. While most people scatter their efforts across random AI applications hoping something sticks, the top earners are methodically expanding their skills and client base through a proven framework. The 30-60-90-day plan isn't just helpful. It's often the difference between making a few dollars here and there versus building a reliable income stream. This structured approach gives you clear milestones to aim for and helps you track your progress without feeling overwhelmed by everything the AI world offers. Think of it as your roadmap to turning AI knowledge into actual money in your bank account. Let's break down what this framework actually looks like. In your first 30 days, you'll want to focus on 3 key areas: identifying the right AI tools for your goals, developing essential skills, and securing your first paying clients. This initial phase is all about building foundations. Start by setting up accounts on platforms that match your chosen income path. Whether that's content creation tools like ChatGPT, image generators, or e-commerce platforms like Shopify if you're selling AI-created products. During this first month, dedicate at least an hour daily to practicing with your chosen tools. The goal isn't perfection, it's getting comfortable enough to produce work someone would pay for. By week 3, set a target to pitch your first 3 potential clients. It doesn't matter if they're small projects. What matters is breaking through that initial barrier of getting paid for AI-assisted work. Many successful AI entrepreneurs report that this first phase is more about building confidence than maximizing earnings. For days 31 to 60, your focus shifts to refining your offerings and starting to automate parts of your process. This second month is where you'll see your early efforts begin to compound. Look at your first client's feedback and adjust your services accordingly. What parts of your work receive the most praise? What aspects create the most value? This is when you'll want to create standardized workflows that let you deliver consistent results without reinventing the wheel each time. Start identifying repetitive tasks in your process that could be automated. Maybe it's client onboarding, basic research, or formatting deliverables. The goal during this phase isn't just to get more clients. It's to handle more clients without working more hours. By day 60, aim to have at least one repeatable service package that you can confidently sell to new prospects. In the final stretch, days 61 to 90, your priority becomes developing specialized skills that lead to higher paying opportunities. This is where the real financial growth happens. Instead of being a general AI content creator, you might specialize in AI-generated email marketing sequences for real estate agents. The more specialized your offering, the less competition you'll face, and the more you can charge. This third month is also when you should expand your service offerings based on what you've learned clients actually need. Often, the most profitable services aren't what you initially imagined. They're discovered through client conversations and market feedback. Set a goal to develop at least one advanced skill that will separate you from entry-level providers, whether that's mastering advanced prompt engineering or combining multiple AI tools into powerful workflows. As for income expectations, they vary at each stage of this journey. In the first 30 days, you might only make a few $100s as you build your skills and initial client base. By day 60, many people report reaching the $500 to $1,000 per month range as they refine their offerings and start developing regular clients. By day 90, with specialized skills and more efficient processes, earning $1,000 plus per month becomes an achievable reality for those who stick with the plan. The key to making this framework work isn't just following the steps. It's setting specific, measurable milestones for each phase. Instead of a vague goal like get better at AI, commit to specifics like secure 3 paying clients by day 30 or create 2 automated workflow templates by day 45. These concrete targets keep you accountable and focused on income-generating activities rather than endless experimentation. The mindset shift from financial stress to AI opportunity. Setting those concrete targets is essential, but here's something most AI courses never address. Your mindset might be the biggest obstacle between you and AI income success. Even the perfect 90-day plan falls apart when fear of technology or feeling like an imposter creeps in. Think about it. What beliefs about yourself and AI might be limiting your financial future? The contrast between financial anxiety and financial confidence is stark. When you're constantly worried about money, every decision feels heavy, every opportunity seems risky. But when you approach your finances with confidence, especially in emerging fields like AI, you see possibilities where others see complications. Let's talk about what's really happening in your mind when you consider using AI to generate income. According to research, fear of job loss is particularly common among women, who often feel threatened by AI's potential to replace traditional roles. This fear creates resistance that stops many from even exploring these opportunities. Then there's tech anxiety, that overwhelming feeling that AI is just too complex and intimidating to master. And don't forget imposter syndrome, where you doubt your abilities to succeed in anything AI-related before you've even started. These psychological barriers are powerful, but they're not insurmountable. The first step to overcoming them is simply recognizing they exist. Ask yourself, am I avoiding AI because it seems too difficult or because I'm afraid I won't be good enough? Just naming these fears takes away some of their power. Research shows that people with a growth mindset, those who view challenges as opportunities to learn rather than threats to their ability, are much more likely to embrace new technologies like AI. When you believe your skills can develop through dedication and hard work, suddenly the learning curve doesn't seem so steep. Starting with user-friendly AI platforms can help build your confidence. Many women who now run successful AI businesses began with simple tools that required minimal technical expertise. They didn't try to master everything at once. They took small steps, celebrated small wins, and gradually built their technical comfort zone. Consider Lisa, who started as a virtual assistant with zero tech background. I was terrified of AI, she admits. I thought you needed to be some kind of computer genius to use it. She began with simple AI writing tools to help draft emails for clients. Within 6 months, she had developed enough confidence to offer AI-enhanced services that doubled her income. The turning point wasn't learning more about AI, she says. It was changing how I saw myself in relation to technology. Joining communities focused on AI can also provide crucial support. When you connect with others on similar journeys, you realize your struggles aren't unique or indicative of your capabilities. These communities provide encouragement and practical advice that helps overcome the isolation that often accompanies imposter syndrome. Finding this balance between realistic expectations and ambitious goals is crucial for long-term success. While some might envision quick riches from AI, understanding that building income streams through AI is a gradual process helps maintain motivation when progress seems slow. At the same time, setting ambitious targets stretches your capabilities and prevents settling for less than you're capable of achieving. When motivation wavers during the learning curve, and it will, remember why you started. Is it financial independence? More time with family? Creative fulfillment? Keep this purpose visible. Write it down, create a vision board, or set it as your phone background. During challenging moments, this reminder reconnects you to your deeper motivation. The transformation that comes with financial confidence extends far beyond your bank account. When you know you have the skills to generate income regardless of economic conditions, you approach life differently. Decisions come from abundance rather than scarcity. Opportunities are evaluated on their merits rather than from desperation. The right mindset isn't just about positive thinking. It's about developing resilience, cultivating curiosity, and maintaining perspective. People who succeed with AI income aren't necessarily the most technically skilled. They're the ones who persisted when others gave up, who viewed setbacks as feedback rather than failure, and who consistently took action despite their fears. Looking at the numbers, we're facing a major shift in how work happens. According to Goldman Sachs, AI could replace over 300 million jobs by 2030. This isn't just a statistic, it's a wake-up call for all of us to adapt quickly. Throughout this video, we've explored practical ways to build income with AI that don't require coding skills or technical expertise. We've seen how these tools can help you create content, generate images, build automated systems, and even launch consulting services that solve real problems. The truth is, AI is making it easier than ever to make money without working harder. But this opportunity won't last forever. As more people catch on, competition will increase and early adopters will have the advantage. The people who waited will be asking, what if I had started earlier? Don't let that be you.